Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's your girl Rhonda the Light coming on here to encourage you today. You are enough. You are enough. But my question to you is, whoever told you that you wasn't? Who spoke those crazy words to you? You're not enough. Who said that to you? Who said that you would never amount to anything? Who said that you would never establish anything in life? Who said that? Who called you out of your name until you believed all the names that they called you except the one that was given to you by birth? Even God himself have literally changed a lot of you all. Your names. He have changed your names. Why are you still answering to the names that everybody else is calling you? You know it's not true. You know it's not. So why are you still engaging even with such people? Why are you still dealing with people that they don't care to have nothing in life? They don't want to see you have nothing in life. They criticize everything that you're doing. Why are you still, what is missing in you that you feel like you need to be around these people to where they always got something negative to say about you? Is it that you don't love yourself? I know all too well. I used to tolerate a whole lot of things back then. I used to tolerate so much foolishness. Baby, when I tell you this, hear me and hear me well. When I became more self-aware, when I became this person where I have become more spiritually aligned, alignment is key. When you're not spiritually aligned, when you're not in tune with the Spirit of God, see, the Spirit of God is in you. The kingdom of God is in you. You're looking for something that's already in you. So when you're looking for something outside of you, you're looking for something, for someone. I mentioned the other day about you looking for someone to save you. Nobody is going to come and save you. Nobody is going to be that movie that we used to watch. I used to wear that movie out, Pretty Woman. You may have someone that come and, y'all, that spirit is equal, but nobody's going to come and save you, okay? What they can do, they can come and add to you. Thank you. When people come and they bring stuff, thank you for that bonus. I already had love. I'm already self-aware. I'm already engaging in certain things. I'm already operating in the place where I need to operate in. But thank you for that bonus. And I pray that I'm bringing the same thing to you, okay? Part 2 is coming. This your girl Rhonda. Self-awareness is key. Can I tell you? I'll be back. This your girl Rhonda the Light. Self-awareness will cause you to see things in yourself that you've never seen before. It would open up your eyes, your spiritual ears, and your heart to realize it was some things that you thought you had it together that you really didn't. When you become self-aware, self-aligned, and spiritually aligned, it's a lot of things that you would even stop blaming other people for. Okay? It was a time to where, because I had experienced so much abuse in the past, and I wasn't self-aware, and I didn't really love myself. I didn't treat myself like I was treating other people. I was treating everybody else with royalty, and man, I was loyal to them. I was doing everything for them, but I was leaving Rhonda out. And I thought, to me, that was it. No, it wasn't. You first got to love yourself. You first got to be loyal to yourself. You first have to treat yourself like royalty. Therefore, when people come and they see there's certain things that you're not going to tolerate, there's certain things that you're not going to do, there's certain things you're not going to, lower yourself. No. The only way I would go down is to pick somebody up that want to be picked up, and we're not going to stay there. Okay? But my whole thing was, if I just helped them, then that'll do something for me. It did and it didn't. Can I just say that? You say, well, that don't make sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because I thought, which was a foolish thought, by me neglecting myself to see somebody else live, to see someone else happy, to see someone else, and I thought that was wise. No, it was not. That was not wise. What I was mirroring to those people is that I really didn't value myself. And so I would get mad when they didn't value me. Well, first of all, I didn't value me. So why would I look for something from other people that I didn't give myself? When you start loving yourself and valuing yourself and knowing who you really are, then you mirror that to other people. And granted, you will have people that will try you, and it doesn't matter. They'll still know. That's why it's called try. Okay? So at the same time, I want you to know this, and I want you to carry this for the rest of your life. Don't you dare let nobody walk up in your life and make you feel less than who you are. You are royalty. You are amazing. You are above and not beneath. God made you. When he created you, he didn't create no junk. He knew exactly what he put in you when he placed you here. We're all here for a purpose, on purpose. But you got to know who you are. You can't walk in nobody else's shoes and thinking that, oh yeah, I'm supposed to mimic them. You can only do it for so long. But you have to be your authentic self. When you're not being your authentic self, you just straight up fake. Okay? I don't like fake. You shouldn't either. I'll be back again. You know, I used to be so loyal to people to where if they got into it with somebody, or if someone wronged them, then I would stop talking to the person too, or I would stop dealing with the people too. But then when you look and you see that there was no reciprocity in that area, like it's certain people that was my enemy and you became friends with them. It was certain people that you do that was dogging me out, but you found yourself still hanging and being friends with them until they became your enemy. Okay? So when you see things like that, you need to know also, you got to value yourself in all areas. Okay? My son said it well. He said, we have to be where we're not just tolerated, but celebrated. And all the times you're not going to be celebrated, but you have to be around people that appreciate what you bring to the table and who you are, not by what they hear. Because I always say this, if it's easy for you to believe something bad about me, if it's easy for you to categorize me with other people, it's something that's in you that's feeling some kind of way about me already anyway. If what somebody said to you about me and you turned around and you treated me according to somebody else, that means that's what you felt anyway. You have to even get away from them type of people. I don't care if it's family, frenemies, friends. I don't care, co-workers, business people, whatever it is. If somebody could walk up and just come and tell me, hey, you know, so-and-so, and I go by what you telling me, I don't care if you my mama, I don't care. Yeah, I may look at you a certain way, be like, okay, I'll keep my eyes open and pay attention. But if I'm not seeing that, I'm not going to change my love for you because of what somebody else say. That means you're not self-aware. You don't know who you are. You let people tell you how to run your everyday life. You let people tell you how to treat. I was looking at this movie called Stepmom, and this little boy said to his mother, he said, because the mother was jealous of the stepmother, because the stepmother came in handling her business, and she was jealous. Okay. And so she kept doing little things to irritate the household. So the little boy said, Mama, if you want me to hate her, I will. That was a strong word. And I know it had to hit her to her core, because you could tell how she looked. But at the same time, you got some people, they want you to dislike people because that's what they feel. Y'all don't realize when they make you feel like you're not enough, or they do certain things to belittle you, that's a jealous spirit. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Okay, and it doesn't matter who it used or what it used at that time. Spirits don't care what it used. If it's an evil spirit, if you hear your members, it's gonna use you. Okay, be back again. I'm a person that I give people the benefit of the doubt because of my background, of the things that I know how I used to be. But when you see that people would take that part of you for granted, then you have to make a decision, okay? When you loving people because you know that they may have had some type of trauma, they done been through some things because you know what it was like. See, that used to be Rhonda. I used to love on people. I said, you know, I'm going to love you back to so-and-so. I'm going to love you back to God. And sometimes you give that to I ain't gonna say to the wrong people, because nobody is wrong. You're never wrong for loving anybody. That's the greatest command it is to love. Okay, I believe that when we do things like that, that's for our learning. then you have to operate more in your discernment on not who to love, because you're supposed to love everybody. I don't care who nationality, I don't care what it is, you're supposed to love everybody. If you got hate in your heart towards anybody, you are evil. If you are doing anything to mess up anybody's reputation, or try to downplay them or talk about them and belittle their character and make them feel like they're not enough, or you just keeping up confusion, you are evil. You are borderline evil. Okay, I don't care. I wouldn't even do my enemies like that. And trust and believe, I have some. I wouldn't do my worst enemy that way, no matter how they handle me. I'm not built that way. And I used to say years ago, man, I got the kind of heart that I have, because, man, people used to trample all over that joker. But you know what? I don't hate that I have a good heart. I don't hate that I have a good heart. I just have to be more self-aware and pay attention to where I lend my heart out to. When I say lend it out. I have to be careful of the way I handle my heart. Okay? But I don't hate that I'm a humble person. I don't hate that I'm a loyal person. I don't hate that I'm that I'm a person that I'm dedicated. I don't hate that. I don't hate that I'm a good woman. I don't hate that I'm a loyal woman. If I'm with you, I'm with you. But when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Okay? But I don't hate that. Because it was a time where I used to tell people all the time, when, because I've been through so much, it was a time to where when I did come out of all that, I would get you back. But I've learned getting you back wasn't getting you back, it was getting me back, because it was tarnishing my character. Okay? So, love yourself. You are amazing. You are enough. And don't you deal with anybody or be around anybody that make you feel less than who you really are. Love yourself. Self-awareness is key. Self-alignment is key. Get it together.